Hi, Arizona Collegiate DECA. Today we're going to be talking about how you can successfully complete the Passport program. The Passport program awards and recognizes students at the individual level, the chapter level, and the association level. It builds personal and professional skill sets and help members in 4 different categories: academically prepared, community-oriented, professionally responsible, and experienced leaders. Here's Juan to give you more of a deeper dive into what each of those look like.
Hey Arizona DECA, I'm going to talk a little bit more about the Passport program. First, we have the 3 distinct levels: individual, which is just members like me and you; chapter, which is your college or university or wherever you attend; then you have association, which is the state level. Now, I'm going to go over the checklist for the chapter portion of it, right? So we have base requirements right here. And for this section specifically, you have to complete every single spot on this list. This is just for base requirements though. Next up, we got academically prepared. For these sections after this point, you only got to do 3 in each spot. Go ahead and take a screenshot if you just want to look over it. Next up, we got community oriented. Next, professionally responsible. Then experienced leaders. So there's 2 that you can knock out today, super easy, right? So the first thing you're gonna do, you can just talk to your advisor, get a financial statement, and just go ahead and submit that. The next one, any guest speaker at any meeting you have at your chapter level, that's another check into that box. Next up, we have Nayada to talk about individual section, a little more in depth.
Hi everyone, I'm Naya Denny, and I'm going to be going over some of the individual leadership passport requirements that we're going to help you accomplish at our upcoming Fall Leadership Conference on November 15th. The first box that you can go ahead and check off after attending our conference under the professionally responsible category is attending an on-campus networking event. Our event will be located at South Mountain Community College, and there will be plenty of networking, so you can definitely go ahead and check off that box. Second, this also qualifies as an association, conference, and competition. So if you could just write a brief summary about it, that qualifies for that option as well. Also, just briefly sharing with a fellow competitor or up here about how your participation in DECA has prepared you professionally will also check off another box. Additionally, sharing about your professional journey and your DECA experience on LinkedIn and tagging DECA Inc. is another easy box to check off after attending our conference. Lastly, we'll have an elevator pitch workshop at that conference, so you can also go ahead and check off that 1-minute elevator pitch under the professionally responsible category. In the experienced leader category, you can share how participation in DECA has prepared you to be a leader just by speaking with a fellow peer or another competitor, just like the previous checkbox. And you can also interview a DECA alumni at our event. We're going to have a couple wandering around, so feel free to grab them and ask them as many questions as you'd like. Under the academically prepared category, we also have a guest lecture by an industry leader. So all you have to do is just write a brief reflection after our keynote speaker, and you can check off another box. Also, you can share your experience in DECA and how that's prepared you for academics with a fellow peer or on LinkedIn to check off another box. And you can also write a brief reflection on your chapter's community service activities for another easy one. Next up, we have Krish going over the chapter leadership passport requirements.
Hi, I'm Krish, and I want to talk a little bit about what you can do on the chapter side of things to earn points for your leadership passport alongside FLC. So you can hit 2 of these criteria just by making a video, sharing your best practices of how you connected with alumni or industry professionals at FLC, alongside with sharing chapter recruitment, fundraising, or other competition strategies in that video. You can also submit an article about your chapter's experience at FLC, and that'll count as that last criteria there. Finally, for the criteria of hosting a meeting with another chapter, FLC also counts for that. So you can complete all of these criteria just by joining FLC and making a video or submitting an article. And I'm gonna hand it over to Vanessa to talk a little bit about how you can apply or submit for the Leadership Passport program.
There are 2 forms of submission. the online form, which is the checklist, and the article format submission. To submit the article form, you submit it to deca.org/passport, and the article format will be submitted at www.decadirect.org/submit-articles. A lot of URL, you can just find it in the link in the description below, but those deadlines are February 15th. The awarded members will be posted on decadirect.org by March 15th. Thank you guys, and I hope you guys have a great conference at our Fall Leadership Conference.